Okay, today we're going to talk about how to do a keyword outline. It is the main lecture for the first week of class, and also our first dress up, the ly adverb dress up. Okay, so I have given you a copy of The Dog in the Shadow by Aesop. It's one of his fables, and we're going to read that together, and then we'll do our keyword. So let's look at that. If you don't have it printed out, print it out and put it in front of you. Okay, so here's our text. A dog crossing a bridge over a stream with a piece of flesh in his mouth saw his own shadow in the water and took it for another dog with a piece of meat double his own in size. He therefore let go of his own and fiercely attacked the other dog to get the largest piece from him. He thus lost both, that which he grasped at in the water because it was a shadow, and his own because the stream swept it away. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do a keyword outline. And I love keyword outlines because they're really flexible as a study tool and as a reading strategy. And so what we're going to do first, if you scroll down to the next page, we're going to take each of the sentences and we're going to write 3 key words for each sentence. So there's not any specific 3 words that you need to pull out. You get to pick what the 3 words are. But the goal is that those 3 words remind you of the text of the story, and then you're able to to paraphrase that sentence. Does that make sense? And so, for example, let's do that first one together. All right. Also, symbols and numbers don't count towards your word count. So if you can make it a symbol or a number, then it doesn't count to your 3 words that you can have on your keyword outline. But there's no like picture drawing where your picture takes longer than it takes for you to say the word. Okay, can't take longer than it takes to say the word to draw the picture or write the symbol. So that's kind of how you know if your symbols are a little too complicated. But okay, our first sentence: a dog crossing a bridge over a stream with a piece of flesh in his mouth saw his own shadow in the water, took it for another dog with a piece of meat double his own in size. Okay, so if I had to pick 3 key words from there, I would have dog, maybe water, piece, and then instead of double, I'm going to say 2 times, right? So that will count as my symbol for double. All right, let's move on to the second sentence. He therefore let go his own and fiercely attacked the other dog to get the largest piece from him. Okay, maybe instead of saying let go, which is 2 words, let's say dropped and attacked and largest. Okay, next one. He thus lost both, that at which he grasped at in the water because it was a shadow, and his own because the stream swept it away. Let's do water, shallow, and swept. Ooh, we can do H2O for water, then that one doesn't count. H2O, shadow, stream swept. Okay, so now we're going to not look anymore back at our original text. Okay, we're just looking at the keyword outline. And we're using these words to help us reconstruct sentences. Reconstruct isn't really the right word because you're putting it in your own words. So we're putting these sentences in our own words using these 3 words to help jog our memory what it's about. So you're going to write that down here. Okay, so our first sentence, we said dog, water, piece 2 times. Okay, there was a dog with a piece of meat, and he saw a dog in the water with a piece of meat twice the size of his. Okay, so he had a piece of meat. He saw a dog in the water with a piece of meat twice the size of his. And then my next sentence has dropped, attacked, and largest. The dog dropped his meat and attacked the dog with the largest piece of meat. Okay. Water, shadow, stream, swept. He lost both pieces of meat because his meat fell in the water and the other, oh, I almost swept away. And the other was a shadow in the stream. Okay, so I did kind of change that order around a little bit at the end. That's okay. And I like this method of teaching summary because you're not looking back at the original text, so you're not tempted to copy it or chunks of the words that are in it, right? You're not plagiarizing here. You're not copying any of the original text. It just works really well for having you remember what the story is about and then create that story in your own words. So you're going to do this for homework this week using the frogs who wanted a king. And then the last thing that we're going to talk about is the ly adverb. So here are your ly adverbs, and I call these dress ups. Okay, so we're going to have several dress ups that we apply to every paragraph we write. You're only putting 1 per paragraph, okay? So our first dress up is an ly adverb, and I want you to put an ly adverb in every paragraph that you write for me from now on, okay? And so you're going to pick one and put it in your text, your paragraph that you're doing for homework. So if we were to put one in here, the dog dropped his meat immediately and attacked the dog. So that would work there, and then you've got an ly adverb. It can go anywhere in the text. You just need 1 per paragraph. But those ly adverbs will make your writing pack a punch, right? And you get to, I mean, it's a dress up. It just makes it look a little fancier. So anyway, that is the KWO and the ly dress up. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.